If somebody says colonoscopy and you know that's having a camera put up your bottom, you think, oh, no, excruciating. But don't, because it's nothing as bad as you're thinking. What you're thinking is a worst case scenario in real life, like everything. It's far less complicated and painful than you actually think it's going to be. Just after my 60th birthday, a package arrived through the post, which was a bowel cancer testing kit. And I just thought this is a tick box exercise. I felt fine, no symptoms, nothing wrong with me, very fit, very active, walking dogs twice a day. I'm gardening, I'm have an allotment, I enjoy nature. There's nothing going to be wrong, but I'll do it and send it off just to get it out of the way. I certainly wasn't expecting to get a call back in saying, do you need to come in for a colonoscopy? I was really surprised and I thought there must be a mistake. But obviously there wasn't a mistake. When I went to the hospital for the day of the procedure, what I was thinking of, well, let's just get this over and done with. I was a little bit apprehensive, but you're treated with courtesy, dignity, respectfully. You're not there naked on an operating table. You're covered up with a blanket, you're kept warm, you're reassured by staff. They found quite a large polyp, 22mm polyp, and a couple of smaller polyps as well. So while I was having the procedure, they said, well, we can just remove all that at the same time and it won't hurt. And it didn't hurt. If I hadn't had the colonoscopy and there were polyps inside me, those polyps could have potentially mutated, that you can get cancerous buildup of cells around polyps that are growing inside you. My partner had a screening test that came through, but he didn't bother to complete it. He just passed it aside. But some way down the line, his health actually started to deteriorate and he became quite unwell. And then he did have to go in to have a colonoscopy. And they found he had some polyps, and one of them was a large polyp, and that had become cancerous. So they were able to remove the entire polyp, so he didn't need to have any follow-up treatment. But had he had the test earlier when it was offered, the fact that that polyp was already there growing and possibly mutating would have been picked up, and he could have saved himself potentially a lot of distress and anxiety. This is a chance between potential life and death. Have a colonoscopy, get checked. If there's something there, it will be picked up and it can be dealt with in a simple procedure. If it's developed further and you need treatment, at least that can be identified. If you don't have a colonoscopy and there is a problem, you could leave it far too late to be treated and that could kill you.